Hi dear friends, welcome back. So in today's video we're going to do so in today's video we are going to upload a web server which you can be able to use its API, its IP internet protocol to access our website, and we are going to do all of this using Terraform. Let me do this. I forgot to set my microphone. So let's get ready. So what we are going to do, let's open AWS console. If that is open, let me also open my IDI. I'm using anti-gravity. So this is what we had yesterday. We were able to do few things. So yesterday we were able to create we were able to do all of this. So now I think we can do day 4. So on our folder, we can come and create actually it does not belong here. We're going to have to edit this page so we can comment down this one. So what did we do yesterday? Yesterday we did this, and this is this is uh, this is Terraform code. The it is a block which is used to download the AWS as our provider. This is what it does. Then the source of it is Terraform code, and the resource it says resource block declares a resource of a given type with a given local name. The name is used to refer to this resource from from elsewhere in the same Terraform model and has no significant scope outside of this model. So what resource we declared the resource, then we declared AWS. This one is also here. AWS, then your resource name which you want. If you want a S3, you say AWS S3. Then this is a name, a valuable name, which is Terraform is using. And this one is what we are we need to create an instance. We need an AMI, we need an instance type, also we need what do you call it? Maybe we can have a name. Let me show you. The name of the server is the one which we declare it here. That is what I'm trying to say. And yesterday we were able to write Terraform init. Terraform init initiate is the one downloading this day. So you can see it is already downloaded. So nothing will happen. If we write for Google, it will download for Google, but I don't want to waste my space. So then we write, this is my account which I'm going to use. I have already interconnected it with AWS credentials, all access key. So we are going to create an instance here. So you can see Terraform land, Terraform plan land, and it did not find anything that is going to change. Also, because I destroyed the, it is going to create, that is why we are seeing a plus here. So what do? We can go to Terraform apply, and you can see also it suggests. So we run Terraform apply. If we continue further, we can be able to write Terraform dash dash approve, and we will not be like typing here. So you can see here at the bottom, I'm typing just if you do Terraform apply, then approve, it will be able to run without requiring us to type yes. Also, I don't know whether I can see the chat. I think I'm hearing chat. I'm hearing some chat. Let me pick my phone. So after Terraform has told us to upload, now we can do the last bit. The last bit is to Terraform. I forgot Terraform was Terraform init plan. Terraform init plan. Then when we approve it to create the resources, if we go to our EC2, we should find something. You can see we have a web server that is running. So that is what we were able to do yesterday. But now this web server, it's just a machine. It cannot be able to serve our website. So this is what we are going to do today. can't be able to connect to the chat, so I go live stream. Okay. Hi Rebecca. Hi Dorothy. I could not be able to see the chat. So now we were able to do this. So this is our instance. Let me see. It's already initialized. If it's already initialized, then I will be able to deploy the web server. So it's perfect. So we go back to our code here. We want to write the part B. So we can comment down this, then we write it again. So you first write provider, then if you have already installed HashiCorp, it suggests you this Kadini. Also here, then you come and write your region and you equal marks, then you write US East 1. Then what do we want? We want to write we want some few resources. So we write resource, then we type enter. Then I want is AWS instance. You can see here we start with AWS, then instance. AWS is the provider is here, and the provider, I said we downloaded it, and you can see it here. So when we are writing resource, we start with the provider name. Then I want an instance. Then here you can specify a name. This name is used by Terraform when you want to refer your resource. So I can call it web server. Then what do we do after creating an EC2? We want AMI ID. Then for this case, I'm going just to copy this one. There is a way you can be able to get it and not hard code it. Then after doing that, we need an instance type. Instance type. Then I want a T3 micro. T3, let me do T3 small. T3 small. Then okay, also we need a name. So to write a name, you use tags. Then tags can contain many data, but for now we want a name. Tag can also contain like department, and this tag is the one you are able to see here. So this is the same code as for yesterday, but now we want to deploy it. To deploy it in a way it can serve a web server, we are going to do few things. We are going to write to need we are going to need user data. So we write user data, and also user data there is this thing, it's called end of line. So in maybe if I did C programming, we were able to use this thing to escape line. But now Terraform, they created their own product where they are able to use this end of line. So you write it as that, then you write your code here, then you close it with E4. So then you write your bash. So let me just use this one suggested by AI. So that is how we are able to write this code. So this code is able to install Apache. Actually this is wrong, this is not the one I'm going to use. So we are using this other one, which is in the book, which I'm using. No hookup. Then we are using BusyBox. So BusyBox comes installed in Ubuntu. Then we are going to use HTTP like that. So you can Google this to know how it means. So let me do something here. So now we have our user data. The other thing we need is security groups. We are going to write VPC security groups. Then they said this is a what do you call it? It's an array because security groups can be many. So let me go with this, which is suggested here. Then here down I come and highlight another resource, and I'm going to need an AWS security group, and the name here, this is our name, which will be we can get from our security group. Let me show you an example. Security. So security groups, this one, this name, like this is the name which is given by, this name is the same as here. Like if you call it web server security group, this is which the name which Terraform will use to get to this resource. So what is needed? So first of all, you specify the name of the web server you are going to use. Then you can also add what do you call it, descriptions, but I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to allow traffic for HTTP. Actually, I don't need this. Then you write ingress, so we are going to allow internet to flow in the port 880. So we are allowing internet to flow from port 880 to port 880, and it is going to use TCP protocol, and we are going to allow internet to flow in these CEDA blocks like all of the internets. Then after doing that, so now we need to connect this resource with, what do you call it, our EC2, and we connected it here. You can see AWS security group dot web server, then dot id. But the first thing which is going to happen is this resource is going to be created, then that id is going to be given here, and it's going to be given to our web server. So with that, we are able to create and deploy a web server. So finger crossed we do this thing and it works. So let me prepare my terminal. So hope you can see this on mobile. So we write Terraform plan, because we are not going to use Terraform init. We have already downloaded our provider. So one thing it's doing is going to check the state of our EC2, and it's going to do various changes. So if you see a plus, it's going to create; a tilde is going to modify; a minus is going to destroy. So like we can copy this and track it and see. This is a security group. We can track it online and it's going to be deleted. So we go here on our tab, security group. It's going to be deleted. So let's write it like that and we will not see it. So we go to our terminal.
So now we write Terraform approve. Terraform apply, we write yes, and it does the thing. We write yes. Then it's going to modify its thing. So let's wait and see how many time it will take to get deleted. Okay. Babe. Nimerudi. Haya. So it's still deleting.
Nanyi mna vituko na sasa, kwani Fadha hataki groups? Atachoka na wao. Oh, watu wakuwe timu moja. Upange shughuli. We. Kwani Zaka anajuaje? Kwa hivyo ako anaangalia vitabu.
Hi, welcome to the live. So we are doing Terraform challenge. We are modifying our file, and we are almost finishing. So we were able to create a web server and able to write a simple user data here, and that is what we are going to do. This is our day 3 work, kazi ya day 3. So we are still waiting for Terraform to do its thing, and it's taking a lot of time. So you can see AWS dot server. This is the name that we gave it in our code. Let's copy it here and show you. You can see it here. It's exactly the same format. It's taking 3 minutes. It's taking so much. Let's leave the screen on like this. I think I forgot something. I forgot something here on the code, which was user data on user data replace on change. Okay, shit. User data replace on change, and I should have written it as true. That is what I forgot, but I will apply it again. So let me confirm on my notes if I have done everything as per the notes. Let's confirm together. So the first thing you do provider, you do region, then you write resources. Okay. Resources, AMD tags, VPC security groups ID, user data replace on change, then you write the AWS security group. Everything is fine. So also you can see here we have Terraform resource, one added, one changed. So let's go and see. We are tracking this security group if it's going to be deleted. So that is happening. Also, let's go on EC2. We should find an EC2 which is running. So we have it running here and it's initialized. So if we copy this canary and we go to the browser, we should see our page. It is still initializing. This was to be deleted, but I still find it. Also, I'm using this book for this challenge. This one. It's called Terraform App and Learning. So for now, I'm at page 54. So I want to check the command they said, which you can be able to see your web server. So now we are perfect. Let's refresh. We should see something. Holy shit. Nothing. So let's try at the terminal. what is the problem. So let's use AI to configure this.
Kwa kufanya nini? Kuolewa na Muislamu? Ni kuasi hiyo. Hakurudi kumwelezea.
I can't guess even the problem. Anyone who can guess the solution as AI is coming up?
Ni fadha mwingine hapo. Na hakumwelezea huyo fadha. Na sasa ushe ila pia unajua msio watu wengi wako kwa kanisa lakini sasa vitu wanafanya. Unaona mtu ni Mkristo lakini ameolewa na Muislamu. Sasa unashindwa hapo hata ni vipi?
Okay. This is the problem.
Ni juzi tumeongea ukinipigia.
I failed to catch that. So we repeat the process again. Terraform plan, Terraform apply, and we see our changes and see whether we can be able to see our platform. So here we write
wamewashinda. Kwani wanatoka kijiji moja?
So because we have changed the user data, I think it's going to recreate the web server, and you can see it here. Actually, this is a good thing. It happened like that, like we made a mistake on here, because now we are able to see this line doing its thing. So man, it's going to destroy and relearn again. This will take some time to do that. Then day four is where we are going to do configurable server. We are going to read from here. So tomorrow we are going to learn the concept of variable. I think it will not give us a lot of challenge.
yake ikafunguka. Yeye alikimbizwa pia.
So it has finished destroying. It is creating now. Wow, it has done a phenomenal job. That was so fast. Let's go and refresh. Now I know it has changed the IP. So we will not use this IP again.
Yaani ni mtu mkubwa.
So you can see the other one is being terminated. This one is still initializing. That is the problem about using virtual machine. They take a lot of initialized. Also, you can see the user data that we wrote. It's the same. It's one appearing here. This is what we wrote. Also, I wanted to confirm something else. Which volume are they using? Are they creating new ones and then leaving them just like that? No. They are using these volumes. So let's get going. Whether this thing will learn. And we have hello world. That was perfect. So we go to our terminal. We write client URL HTTP then our port number. Oh shit. I don't know the problem about this. But provided it run here, we can just ignore the other one. Okay, it's saying it needs 2 slashes to recognize the protocol. Okay. So let me just copy it from the URL. Hello world, we can see it here. Also, I want this to be a beautiful web page. I had a a code which I want to paste it here.
Yeye mwenyewe ashajua ako pale kichwa kichwa. Ndio viongozi ukiongoza na ni Mungu. Lakini wanadamu Doto. Na limoto. Mseme siku hii. Jagoe. Mimi hata uoni hiyo nyumba.
So I want it to create a beautiful website which it can be shown. So we have this website here. So we are going to the user data and change it. So we want it like that. And we generate our commits so that they are seen on GitHub. Hello, thank you so much for joining. So we are on day 4 of doing Terraform challenge. So the day 4 is doing deploying a web server. So we go to our terminal and we write Terraform plan. Terraform will go into our code detecting a state which has been changed. So that is it's what is going to be done. So it's going to every resource and checking whether anything has been changed. And since I changed the user data, it's going to create a new terminal, a new EC2. So we write Terraform, approve Terraform Terraform apply, you must write yes to seek for approval. Then approval, you write yes. Also, if we go to AWS, we should see this being destroyed. That is being destroyed, and put backward packing as it's being destroyed. You can see it is being terminated. This one is being started. Also, let's see whether we created a security group. This is the security group. We can't run our HTML page until this one finishes.
na Danish citizenship ya huko, na akauliza bwana yake anaishi wapi, na akasema akatafuta mpaka padra wa huko. Huyo padra bwana yake unajua anaendanga SK, padra anaendanga SK huyo bwana. But huyo bwana alisema yeye hana shida, akakuja pia Karoli kwa familia na yeye hana shida. Sasa ndio hajakuja Kenya. Sasa hii December mwenye tumepindikizana tulifanya harusi Januari kuja tarehe 19 Januari wa huko. Witness wa huko tu ndo walikuwa akona mapicha na video, lakini walisema wanafunga hivyo ndo hiyo mambo ya kutoa visa waanze kushughulikia. Na sasa watakuja Kenya, hiyo kitu anasema anakuja Kenya, aende kwa mama yake apeleke ng'ombe na afanye celebration. Sasa akaambiwa saa hizi haizi pokeeko na kitu anasikia wanaboeka. Sasa ndio akaniambia akikuja mwaka huu watang'ang'ana kama wataenda wafanyie visa, naita hapo Tara anataka harusi kubwa. Ina mimi namwambia utarogo kile hapo. Mwambie wewe anaenda kanisani kanunua visa na wale reception na watu wale wa. Kumani sasa kitukubwa urogo bure. Anacheka na sasa ndo akasema Jesa. Hadi nilikuwa uwanja la kanisa kupigia kweli mwambie venye naangalia hata zile video nacheka.
I'm tired, but I think I was able to demonstrate on how to do it. Ish.
I'm tired, Jack. Baby. Mambo. Wajali Nairobi. Achana na simu za mkopo, si nzuri. Si nzuri nakwambia, hazina picha nzuri. Alafu ikifungwa kama haujamalizia. Watoni hakukwambia kama imefungwa. Kwani umepotea? Si hakumaliza kulipa. Nikafungwa na tarehe 5. Umalize kwanza za grade 9. Ndio ukiingia grade 10 ununue sasa. Afadhali. Wewe una smartphone ama tablet? Utaki tablet? Muulize Malodi. Nakwambia sisi tunaona hiyo mambo. Sasa ndio msichana akashuka kabla habari zikamfikia. Ndio kwanza na anapokea. Na ile kitulio.
I think I have been able to demonstrate how deploying a server is. My mind is tired. Let me stop the live.